New year and a resolution to hit the ground running. After a difficult end to 2018, Emmanuel Macron is determined to push on with his proposed reforms. After weeks of anti-government protests by the Yellow Vest movement, Macron has promised to launch a national debate that will be held over 3 months across France. The president will write to French citizens later in January to outline the main topics, including ecological transition, taxes, democracy and state reform. High on the agenda are changes to unemployment benefits that aim to save between 3 and 3.9 billion euros. Streamlining France's public sector is also a priority. Macron wants to cut 50,000 jobs. The reform was postponed during the Yellow Vest protests and is expected to be finalised by February. Among the most tricky goals for the government is a pensions overhaul, which intends to align public and private sectors in order to create a universal points-based retirement system. The government is set to start the reform in May. The agenda remains vague on 2 delicate subjects: medically assisted reproduction for all women and adapting cornerstone legislation of secular society in France separating the church and state, known as the Law of 1905, in a bid to better regulate the financing of Islamic institutions. Macron has also promised to cut back on overseas visits to focus on the aftermath of the Yellow Vest protests and to set out a project for Europe ahead of EU elections in May, which will be a major test for his political party La République En Marche.